evening.
Good evening.
Alrighty, where is my share screen? There it is. And that is the screen I want to share. Yep. My apologies for the aspect ratio.
Oh, that's totally fine. I wouldn't have even noticed.
My last mentor was saying that it doesn't even fit on his screen because I've got a extra wide monitor. But
I'm using a 2-monitor setup, so...
Gotcha. So how are you doing tonight?
I've been doing okay. I've been just working mostly, but all set up with that. That's all out of the way now.
Cool.
So I can enjoy the weekend.
Nice. I was kind of in the same boat. Oh, I'm so glad it's the weekend. This week was just really weird. But
Feels like every week's been weird lately, just with everything going on.
Ever since, what, February? March?
Yeah. I went outside to take the trash the other day, and I realized, wow, it's so hot. Why is it so hot? It's March. No, it's not March. It just feels like it's been one very long March.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Alright, so I did do some practice today. I wish I had something to show you for Icebreaker for why it doesn't seem to work for me sometimes, but hopefully you can give me some coaching on the fly if that's what it comes to.
Yeah, we'll figure it out if it comes to that.
Yeah, mostly I practiced some more Icebreaker and the Dark Maze without the lamp, which I'm kind of comfortable with, but not 100% yet. But I can do it if it really comes to it.
That's good. Dark rooms are definitely tricky and take work to get down.
Yeah, though I tried my hand at the practice ROM for the first time ever, and that thing's a handy little tool. But I think I am as ready as I am going to be for this race.
Okay, that's good. So a couple notes on my live mentoring style. I tend to try to explain my opinions about what I think is wise to do. I tend to also keep track of all your resources, like your ammo, your money, your bombs. I'm going to be paying attention to all of that. So if there are any issues, I will bring it up at an appropriate time.
Okay.
In the event that there's a tough call to make, I'll tell you my opinion, but ultimately it's your call, and I'll support however I can.
I respect that. with my first race, I did a practice race with Freda. He was my first mentor, and we did a practice race before, and I was just zooming and going, and he'd be like, "Oh, use your mirror." It's like, crap, right? Use my mirror. And it was really good practice because I had to tell myself, you know what? Sometimes you need to stop and maybe ask a question instead of just go. So I will definitely try and do that. Start my timer. There we go. Boots are in the light world.
I do not like that hint.
I know. I have discovered that most people don't like that hint. It would be nice if it was right there. Alright. Don't have my sword yet. Gotta remember that. I instinctively go out and just want to cut the bushes.
Yeah. It can be hard to remember that fact.
Yeah, especially when you play more open seeds than Ambrosia. But I tend to have my route that I follow going through Escape and then heading through Kakariko, usually ending with the Ice Rod Cave. You gonna give me something? Magic. Alright.
Speaking of which, do you know your prize packs that lead to bombs?
I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not something I've researched yet.
If the next item drop from green guards or even blue guards, if the next item drop from them is a single heart, then that will get you bombs. Okay, it was a rupee, so
So no bombs from the guards?
shouldn't be.
You cheapskates. Sorry, I'm tired and think I'm incredibly hysterical when I am, so I apologize if my sarcasm and snark gets in the way. I just like to have fun.
No, actually, I had the order that wrong. You will eventually get a bomb from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, for some reason I misremembered the order. It's small magic green rupee heart, then 5 arrows, small magic 1 bomb. So
Okay, so I will want to take some of these guys down then.
can't hurt to. The room with all the snakes, those have the same prize pack, so you don't have to worry about too hard because there's a lot of
Okay.
chances there.
Okay. I did a practice seed and the... Oh man, I almost died against those snakes. They were schooling me. It was not cool. Alright. Yay! I like it when I can pull that off.
Vanilla blue
Yeah.
boomerang.
Okay, but when they're stunned, it guarantees that I get their prize, right? Isn't that how that works? If you kill a stunned enemy, you're guaranteed to get the prize.
I know there's a unique stun prize pack that is universal to all stunnable enemies.
Okay.
So in this case, that's 5 arrows.
Alright.
That does not advance the prize pack. It's just an independent thing.
Okay. Alrighty. Ooh.
It's still worth it to check the prize pack because that could have been a bomb too, and that would have saved you some time and effort.
I'm glad I've already got the mitts. Or gloves. I keep calling those guys in the reverse order.
So, in the event you get really unlucky, it's easy to get to the back of Escape again.
Yeah, exactly. I hope it doesn't come to that because I don't like having to redo... Alright, I like to knock out Escape while I'm there instead of coming back.
Yeah, that's always preferred.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So how long have you been doing randos?
I started playing casually about 3 years ago, almost. And then I started playing competitively in, I want to say March 2018.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you've definitely flexed those muscles.
For sure.
Yeah, I have done these just to goof off when I first found out about randomizers, and I just happened to hear about I had signed up for the Go mode. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
nice.
Even better.
I happened to sign up for the Go Mode podcast. I don't remember how I heard about it, but I just happened to find out about the tournament, and I'm like, what the hell? Why not? Sweet. Got a shield. Get out of the way. And yeah, so I have been practicing. I I've been doing at least 1 seed a day since the 27th of May. Really trying to work on my routing. Yay for bombs. I'll take a refill, thank you.
That's being real nice.
It is. Okay. Not too thrilled about potentially Aga.
Also, just so you know, I am also independently running a tracker, so you don't have to worry about potentially mismarking something.
Okay.
I'll be paying attention to everything you have.
Oh, I should have grabbed that. Oh well.
That's okay. you have tons of rupees. You're probably going to get some free ones before long anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so we are done with escape. And heading over to the forest. Pardon me, dude. I'll just walk faster than you can run.
And yeah, I agree with this. There are very rare circumstances where you would
Okay. So that's Desert Palace is one of them. Wow, okay. Sorry, what were you saying there?
I was going to say that I agree with the play to head over to Forest Kakariko. Like, I would say 95% or more of the time in a standard seed, I'm going straight to Kakariko after escape.
Yeah.
There exist rare circumstances where I would do otherwise, or just as a very rare mix-up, but can't go wrong with this.
Yeah. Alright, what do you got for me, dude? Magic. I will take that, though. And what do we got hiding over here? If I'd grabbed those 4 bombs, I probably wouldn't have gone for that. But oh well.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Alright.
You're not likely to need a ton of bombs for the rest of the early game just because you already have 2 swords, so you're not going to be fighting mini Moldorm cave bomb strats or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, that's not what I was looking for. I don't know what tree poles give you.
They're randomized. There are 3 tiers, but what's in each tier is seed dependent.
Gotcha.
The 3 tiers are: you've killed at least 1 enemy, you've killed 4 enemies or more and taken damage, or you've killed 4 enemies or more and not taken damage.
Okay, and is tier 3 the not taking damage and killing 4 enemies?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this case, you would have gotten the tier 2. So tier 2 is hearts, but tree poles aren't very important for this category usually.
Oh.
So that's not likely to come up.
Okay, well, apparently they were just going to set me up with bombs already. I was playing 1 seed this week where they just kept staggering out the bombs as I was like down to my last 1 or 2 bombs. They gave me another stack of 3 until eventually I stopped needing them, but it was little clench. Okay, good. Oh, I'm almost running out. Okay, good. Oh, okay, this...
In the beginning of open seeds, when you buy bombs because you didn't find any, you're in the Kakariko area, and then one of the well and blind side ends up just giving you like 10 bombs.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Well, that's not the worst return you've ever given me. Alright, I did get a bottle, so... So we can finish up all we can here in Kakariko. Yay! I love not having to come back for Bug Catching Kid. Yeah, run away, do your thing. What do you got for me, kid? Anything? Money? Alright. No, I almost have what I need for Zora.
Yeah, that's fortunate.
And I'm still set up for bombs. Alright. Let's go see what the library has for us. Not coming back for that.
So after this, I would just follow this up with the South Shore checks because you're going to do them anyway.
Yeah.
Almost certain.
Nope, not worth it.
You'll want to save and quit there.
Oh, save and quit? Alright.
Yeah, it's going to be significantly faster than walking over there.
Gotcha. And just in case you're wondering with my file name there, because my last mentor took a look at the last part of it and had a discrepancy compared to what what it actually means. With Twitch and with my YouTube channel, I end every single video by saying God bless and live strong for today. So I did my file name as truncating my name, doing the good luck, have fun, and the last part, my mentor thought it was like let's fight, but it's actually live strong for today. Just in case you're curious about that. What the heck is that meaning there? What do we got? Oh, arrows, alright. I'm not hurting for arrows right now.
No, you don't even have a bow, so it wouldn't be worth. And most of the places where you would use arrows, you get free arrows anyway, so
Yeah.
it's rarely worth picking up extra arrows early. There are spots for it, but
Yeah.
it's usually easy for you to tell when those are.
Yeah. Anything good in here? More bombs. You guys are really setting me up with bombs now that I've already used it for the most part. Alright, that gives us Dark World. Yeah, you crabs hurt.
So with the boots pin being Light World, if they don't end up being an Ice Rod Cave, I'm personally a big fan of fake flipper play here. If you're comfortable with that.
You know, I had a couple of seeds where I was able to pull it off on my first try, and since then I haven't been able to do it once.
Okay.
But
if you feel like you're having a hard time getting it, what you can do is face away from the edge of the screen, set a bomb to the left or right of yourself, depending whichever way you're facing, basically.
Okay.
And then let the bomb hit you, because it'll push you onto that last pixel, and then you hold up, you'll jump off the ledge, and then you just hold in the direction of the screen transition. You'll get it every time.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and give that a shot then.
Yeah, it's not going to be as fast as if you just do the walking strat, but it's consistent. It's safe.
Okay. Well,
assuming you're not looking for death, which you aren't.
Yeah. Hey now. Because it's right here?
Yeah, so if you turn right instead of bomb.
And then press
and then
up.
hold up. and then hold left once you let go.
There we go. Okay.
So until you get more used to the other setups, that's a nice free way to do it.
That's faster than me jumping in 4 or 5 times in a row, failing. All right. Ugh. Oh my goodness.
Also, something else that might help you with swimming, you will have finer swimming control if you kind of go back and forth between your A and B buttons.
Oh, weird. I didn't realize
Wow,
that was...
that field will save your life.
Yeah. What do you got for me, Hobo? Bombos. So save and quit now, right?
If you can, jump off and do the other fake flipper step. Do you know how to get off there?
I haven't tried it here.
So if you move left, okay, from where you are now, move up.
Move up, okay.
That spot might be right. Just try jumping off to the right. I'll adjust.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a specific pixel you can stand on. You happen to be on it.
Oh. Well, we'll call that beginner's luck.
Eventually, if you practice that enough, you just get a feel for it, and it becomes really consistent.
Okay, so now what is the trick to getting Waterfall of Wishes since I'll be swimming through the ground?
You have the moon pearls, so you swim into the waterfall, and then you swim out, and then you will be walking, you'll walk back in, and that's all you have to do.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, get in there. Come on. It is so weird to just be swimming on land.
Yeah, pretty fun. It's really good in entrance randomizer if you swim in there.
Okay. Oh, weird.
So what happens is if you get like a 4th piece of heart or the sink heart in there, it'll delete your water walk state.
Oh. Alright. Well, I've got the money, so I'm just going to head over and see what we've got.
Yes, you absolutely could do that.
Not coming back for that money. Because flippers could be vanilla flippers. We've already had vanilla blue boomerang. Oh, you know, I should have thrown my bottle in to see what I'd get.
Yeah, that could work. You know, it wasn't until probably 6 months ago that I actually developed the habit of remembering to ever do that.
Oh. Okay, so should we do Eastern or should we head to the Dark World?
I wouldn't do Eastern, but I would do Sahasrara.
Sahasrara, okay.
Because with your boots being Light World, it seems like
oh yeah, it could be over there. Is that a kitty that I heard?
Yeah, she's demanding to be let out of the room. I'm going to take care of that real quick.
Feel free.
So, with regards to the play into Eastern, I probably wouldn't do it myself. It wouldn't be terrible to.
Well, and I guess I should have clarified when I said do Eastern, I meant come and check these.
Yeah.
Alright. Because there have been many times where I have gone to Eastern, and that's come back to bite me because I just wasted my time. So Dark World now?
Yeah, Dark World's probably a reasonable choice here.
Alright.
There is the possibility that the boots are over in the desert area with Agina, but that's a long walk for one check, whereas it could also be locked behind a number of other items.
Yeah.
Part of the reason, even without the boot synth, that I kind of like to clear out some of the easier early spots, even with quick Dark World access, is right now you have the mids, but like nothing that lets you comfortably clear any of the dungeons.
Yeah. But it's just there's that nice conglomeration of treasures over there in Village of Outcasts.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to find. One of the reasons I still kind of tend to put off for a little bit is just if the mirror or something is in an early spot, then you can end up isolating stuff that you want to go back for later.
True. Guess I shouldn't have walked down those stairs. I'm smart, I swear.
Yeah, I feel like tightening up your movement and your pathing is definitely going to be something that will save a lot of time in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, sometimes just under like race pressure, I guess, it can be very easy to just do things cluelessly. Like, for example, one time in a tournament race, and this was with me over a year of experience, doubtlessly pretty good at that point. I had a seed where twice in the same seed, I walked up the stairs going towards the hostel on the way to Eastern before realizing, wait, why am I doing this? This is slower because I have a glove, so... And then at the same seed, I did it. I'm like, why the hell am I doing this?
Ah. Oh, we got hookshot now.
Yeah, there we go. That's a nice find. So I would advise getting at least the first 4 items in Thieves' Town before heading down here. Just because it helps you get a sense of like how much is going to be in the back.
Yeah.
And if there's something really good in Thieves' Town, you don't want to be without it for too long.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm discovering that I need to learn is I need to unlearn some of the really bad habits that I've developed from playing this game for over 2 decades now. Because this has been my all-time favorite Legend of Zelda game since I was a kid. And we got it not too long after it came out. So I've been playing it for a long time. And so I have these instincts to just go grab treasures, grab hearts, stuff like that, whether I need it or not. And it drives me nuts.
Yeah, that's absolutely a thing a lot of people have to deal with, is getting used to, why am I grabbing all this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go fast, I don't need it.
Oh, great. They're sending us all the way to the back. So, should I just save and quit or work my way out?
Since you have the mitts, it isn't really hard to get back here. You're going to be better served... Oh, hold up. Sorry, I was actually going to advise you Death Warp.
Oh, right, I was so close to dying. See, Death Warp isn't something that's on my radar. I went to the wrong one.
Yeah, even if you had a lot of heart, it's still going to be faster to Death Warp than making a trip back there.
Yeah, oh boy. My brain.
It's okay.
I'll get there eventually. But I'm sorry, this is the racer you got to deal with for this one. And see, that's the thing about jumping the gun. I get this idea in my head, and it's like, just gonna go with it. And it probably would have been faster if I saved and quit again and started at the Sanctuary. I've been spoiled because the last couple of seats I've played, I've gotten the flute here in Kakariko. So I could just flute around wherever I wanted to go.
Yeah, that's definitely something I always appreciate, is an early flute. I'm trying to remember. Did you do the chess game? You did, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yep, chess game is the first one that I do whenever I come here.
Okay, so this is one of my my routing things, is without mirror in a lot of spots, especially when there's a lot of stuff open, which there is. I like to not grab the smith here.
Yeah.
Because while it is possible that you might have to turn it in soon, it's just slow. You have to take an entire walk back to Kakariko just for that, and then if that's nothing, then you have to go get the purple chest because you're priced in, and that's another long walk.
Yeah.
So, usually I tell people when I'm streaming, I'm just like, if it's mirrorless smith chain, that's the answer to cracking open the seed and getting it fast, I'm probably gonna lose, and I'm at peace with that. There's no 100% perfect way to route this every time.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we've done that one.
By the way, something you might not know, when you're dealing with a single text box, it doesn't work when there are multiple in a sequence. But if you're dealing with the last in a sequence or just a single text box, you can actually mash L and R, and that will dismiss it.
Oh!
And that'll be good because it won't interfere with your other inputs because those buttons don't otherwise do anything.
Okay, that's the first I heard of that, so thanks for sharing that information. I will definitely utilize that in the future. Get away from me. No one asked you.
It's particularly helpful for runs of the vanilla game when, if you're mashing A or B or something, you might swing your sword or start a dash you don't mean to do.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more dialogue to mash through in that game, and it also makes sure that you don't mash late because you're trying to be careful.
Yeah. Ooh, yay.
Okay, so with that lamp, you're definitely going to want to save and quit here and follow up with heading up the mountain.
Yeah, okay. We got this.
So when you go up to the mountain, you don't have the mirror, so you're going to want to make sure you do the Dark Death mountain checks last.
Yeah, that is true. By the way, I just really want to say thank you for taking the time to mentor us newbies.
Yeah, this is really fun, and I really like this community, and more people getting involved and joining in just makes it better.
Yeah, I have been pleasantly surprised at just how accepting and awesome the community is for this. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. You ready to go?
This community is also good about when the occasional person who is not a particularly good element of the community comes up, like, just like, I don't know, like a cop cheat or something, they get their ban and we all move on.
Yeah. Alright, be nice, falling sky cabbages. I don't have a lot of health. So
I'd like to go up to Spectacle Rock first.
Okay. Ooh. Be nice, I don't have a fairy. Hey, no. Right, because then I can just jump down and head straight over with the hook shot.
Yeah, it's also not terribly likely, but if you do find like the hammer or the mirror here, then that makes everything else route better.
Yeah. No, heart.
Whereas anything you find over there is likely to make these checks faster.
Okay. Alright. On to the other side. Be nice, Dead Rocks. I do not like you guys. Oh, those guys make me so nervous all the time.
Yeah, I feel like the trick to Dead Rocks is to just accept that they're gonna get you sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
And just try to go the fastest way that you can.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, these swords.
Okay, then.
Well, I was actually gonna ask if it came up as like, how do you feel about like possibly having to do Master Sword Ganon? But that's totally off the table here. So.
I have not done a Master Sword Ganon and been successful, but I have done a Silverless. So that gave me some pretty good practice in that. Okay, you are really starting to scare me now. This is making it seem like more and more that it's wanting me to go Aga. Nope, alright, that didn't work.
This feels like it could maybe logically be an Agaseed.
Yeah.
But there are definitely ways to skip around it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess I'm just going up. That's a lot easier for me to do if I have the boots. I can set that up a lot better. Alright, get out of the way. You guys hurt. You just hang out over there. No, don't come this way. I'm good, thanks. Appreciate it. Wow, okay, this game is really letting me know I'm set with balls.
Oh yeah. If you can, you'll definitely want to. Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
Ooh, blue mail. That might be worth it for me. As you can see, I'm not the best at mitigating damage. Alright. You dirty rotten. Thank you. And nope. Still keep hoping one of these is going to be the boots.
Be something, anything. Well, boots won't be up here.
Oh, right, because it would say Death Mountain.
Yeah.
I swear I know what I'm talking about. You just stay down over there.
Last time I played Ambrosia and got the Light World hint, the boots were on the pedestal, and we never got them.
Oh, jeez.
It's just not an enjoyable siege.
I can imagine. Oh, that's not where I want to go. The left is right. The right is not. This is where... Oh, wait. No, I haven't done that hook shot thing. I think I'll just go the way I know. It'd be nice if you dropped me some health, but I know you're not going to, because I knocked you in a hole.
And even then, the stun prize is 5 arrows, so...
Oh, true, because we already know that.
But it's okay. You're not really going to be dealing with anything dangerous during these last few checks. The only thing that's really potentially important is there's... Well, you got a free heart there, never mind.
We're good now. Fire rod?
Fire rod, there we go. Now that's something.
Save and quit, or...
No, keep going, you have hookshot cave.
Alright. And I just cleared it off my tracker. Durr. This is what happens when I do a race this late in the evening for me at the end of a work week.
Oh, that's okay. I totally understand what it's like to play rando while tired. There have definitely been seeds where I just have not had enough sleep or something, and I do something, I'm like, why the hell did I just do this? This made me know.
Yeah.
Okay, the blue potion is comforting.
It is, and I've got a shovel. Alright.
Right, so now you probably should not save and quit yet. You should check the T-Art medallion. Actually, I don't think we've had a Dark World map check yet, have we?
No, we haven't. We have not. Okay, so Turtle
So
Rock.
green pen and team.
And
5 on 6 on Mire. I got it.
all right.
So you should still probably check the medallion just in case. Who knows?
All right, because I picked up Quake 2, didn't I? And it is Quake. All right.
So now you can play.
All right. So what would you suggest is our next play?
I would do Skull Woods, but I would start from Link's house and check the shovel on the way.
Okay.
It's a bit of an extra walk, but it gets you an extra check.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. Hey, no one asked you.
And when you get to Skullwoods, for the routing of that, since it's Ambrosia, there's a guaranteed item on the boss. I would just go straight to Moth, get the fight out of the way, and then kind of check it backwards as you go.
Yeah, that's what I did in my first race. That seemed to have worked quite well. Did I hear your cat again?
Yeah.
Alright. My wife and I love cats. We had one for just over a year, and he was starting to have like some really awful allergic reactions, and we could not really track down what was causing the problem. And the only medication that we could give him was a breathable steroid that he wasn't a big fan of, and the medication was really expensive, and we just we couldn't afford it, and he wasn't happy at our place, so we took him back to the Humane Society and paid for his adoption fee in advance to hopefully get him a home where he wasn't going to be breaking out into whatever was causing these reactions.
It's so unfortunate.
Oh,
sorry to hear.
We missed that guy. Man, he was such a chill and fun cat. But another thing that we struggled with him was that he also came from a place that had a very large family at one point, and also had a lot of and he also had like a lot of other animals, so he was very used to having a lot of people and a lot of playmates, and moving into a home that's just my wife and I was an adjustment that he just was not quite ready for. He required a lot more attention than what we could give him. Alright. There it is. I knew it was there. I never move up enough on that one. I'm glad I got that one.
Also, oh, you know what? Never mind.
Alright, go down. Come on, Phoenix.
Yeah, my cat is... Her nature is she's just a whiner.
Oh. Our cat Jasper absolutely loved to just hang out at my legs all the time. That was his favorite place to be. Ooh, I'll take the full magic too.
My cat is almost 10 years old at this point. She's a little bit in her ways.
Oh yeah.
I've tried to set her up to like interact with and get to know other cats, and she just hates them.
Oh.
So
you know, I've often heard that is the case with female cats. They are so much more loners than male cats. So our cat was... Oh, nope. Be nice.
You have the cape, though. You should
Oh,
probably use
right.
it.
I do have the cape. I'm not used to using the cape outside of my few vanilla scenarios. I can't even tell where I'm swinging. There we go.
I got a little scared, but you didn't die, and that's all that matters.
Alright, well, we got that
So,
one.
yeah, now you can kind of go backwards through the dungeon.
Until I find the last item.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I need to have someone coaching me along, because with my experience playing this game, I only ever used the cape in certain areas, and so I never think about using it outside of those certain areas.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how our brains do that?
About the cape is with the cape in particular, it's annoying because sometimes you want to like pull it out in a scary moment, but there's this weird thing with the cape in particular where you pull it out and for like about a second after you finish the menuing,
It won't let you activate it. Yeah.
and so you had to be ready to use it.
Yeah. I ran into that where it's like, okay, use the cape. Use the cape, come on!
But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I have a tendency with games that give you a lot of options to work with. Instead of experimenting with and playing it, I'm just going to use what it gave me on a basic level.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess, for example, Mega Man games, when a new one comes out, I have a tendency to, like, Buster only the first time through, and then I'm like, okay, now I'll see what the weapons do.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can exit here.
Perfect.
Didn't have to do really any extra checks there.
Yeah, that was nice and clean. I'm thinking of checking the ledge since we're right over here.
Absolutely sure. That is what I was going to say. I mean, you do have the cape, so...
Now, I don't know how to get the item that's up there without the hook shot.
Basically, you can kind of hug the wall and walk past the pit.
Okay. Should we do Thieves Town since we're here?
I would lean doing Thieves Town here. There is a risk of abandoning an item in the big chest, however...
Well,
you're running out of options.
I was gonna say, because we know that there is an item in there. Well, unless it's the small key.
Yeah, it could be the small key. It could also just be a trash item.
Yeah.
Like, it's not guaranteed to be good. So there's a risk there, but I think it's worth taking.
Alright.
Especially because your other options are like, go check Agena, go check Eastern Palace, or you either do Aga or sequence break Aga and go to Pod.
Yeah.
And I can teach you the sequence break. If it comes up, we can definitely do that. It's just, might as well stick with other stuff first. Because if you were to jump over and go to Pod there, you might find something, but you also might find nothing, and then progression was just here. It's like, well, that doesn't feel good.
This room is so brutal to me. And I remember to use the cape. I'm proud of myself. Alright, now you guys are nasty little boogers. Thank you for avoiding me. Alright, I'm glad we came this way. Nope.
Yeah, that doesn't unlock anything right now, but it's a step in the right direction.
That's one more item to go mode.
Yeah. What's kind of nasty here is, with TR being the green pendant, we're just a hammer away from being able to full clear that.
Oh, true. This is where I wish I had more health.
So once you head down these stairs, make sure to kill the red enemy.
Okay.
My reasoning for that is, though it's not likely, depending on where you grab, if you grab the block, sometimes it will just walk into you.
Yeah.
And that would be a sad thing to die.
Well, it's...
I also recommend always killing the orange enemy at the beginning of that room, except in rare circumstances.
Oh.
Because it can just stand at the end of the hallway and like start firing upwards at you.
That's true. I have seen him do that, just like that. Alright, well, we have one item that we're not going to be able to get here.
Fortunately, we're decently well on the way to finding the things needed, so...
Yeah. Alright, grab this. And I'm gonna have this at the ready.
That's a good choice. Do you know the script for this?
I know it for the most part. I can typically get through the first two here, and then at this point it's a gamble. Alright. Okay. Wasn't necessary, but just in case.
I mean, hey, you're gonna get a magic refill after the boss anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not like there's any cost there.
Okay, so Thieves' Town is down. Oh. So we have Blacksmith, we have Eastern, and we got long walks ahead of us.
Yeah.
What do you think?
As much as I hate Mirrorless Smith Chain personally, I totally could understand choosing to do it. Eastern is definitely a calling to make. You'll save and quit here, you don't have mirror.
Right. Again, that's just what I'm used to doing.
Yeah.
Is it easier to go from my house or from Sanctuary?
Sanctuary.
Alright.
If you're trying to get to the Dark World portals in the village, universally Sanctuary. The only reason we did it from the house last time is so you could check the shovel.
Yeah, but I was just thinking in terms of the position of their shop, I wasn't sure which way was faster in that regard. But yeah, I started out at my house that one time, and it was like instant regret when I selected it, and I probably should have just saved and quit again. But I commit to things. Alright, give me something good, you guys. Save me a trek. Please, save me a trek. You guys.
So now if you get the purple chest, with that, when you turn it in, you'll be able to finally like route in Nagino without walking over for it by itself.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was thinking of doing next.
And if that doesn't work out and you're wondering if it's a logical Aga, like you're not willing to make the Eastern play, I can help you potentially skip Aga.
Okay. So, since I kind of have a handle on this part, grabbing the chest, saving and quitting, going and turning it in, what is the way of bypassing Aga and getting over to Pod, or that area?
So there is a bomb jump that you can do near the Graveyard Ledge area to basically hit yourself with a bomb in midair to knock yourself up against the screen transition to fake flip her.
Okay.
Get over there.
Alright.
It requires you to stand on a specific pixel and then jump with the correct timing. Which, it can be a little intimidating, but it's not too bad. And I have like the visual memorized, so as long as you get onto it, I can tell you when you're on it, and the rest is just it's up to you to figure out the timing. Which I'll describe it.
Yeah.
It's just
nope. I'll tell you when you're on the pixel, but the rest you're on your own, pal. All right. Not what I was looking for, dude. Should I check what's on the desert ledge while I'm here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
A lot of the time, I don't, but this is a situation where things are like thinning out enough that it's a good call. And also, it's just kind of a personal choice that I don't.
Yeah. Oh, hey, no. I don't want your jazz hands. But 20 rupees is definitely not going to be worth it there.
Nope.
Nope. You know, I was seeing some people holding the bomb and just letting it explode on them. Oh boy.
You know, that's honestly a relief to me. I'd have felt bad if the boots were there. Okay, so here's the thing we're going to do first. Load your save and don't go anywhere. Just pick a spot.
Okay.
Okay, so Link's house. Link's house is fine. Switch to bombs. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to set and pick up a bomb, and you're going to try to move in any direction right before the bomb starts blinking for an explosion.
Okay.
That was about right.
Okay.
So if you can feel out that timing, then you're fine. Now, I would either reset or save and quit to Sanctuary.
Okay.
That was just kind of a low-stakes chance for you to practice the timing.
Okay. Alright, so head to Dark World and then go over to the graveyard. We're gonna try this.
That is probably going to be like, what the hell? Why did they do that just now? There's a reason for it, I promise.
Yeah.
I just think feeling out the timing for something, it's easier to practice when there's no stakes. When you feel like you have to get it.
Yeah. Then you've got that pressure on you.
Yeah, even though it's the same thing, it's psychologically it's different.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. Alright.
So yeah, you're going to walk up to the northeast.
There's a part of me that's kind of excited to see if I can pull this off. Alright, so
Oh yeah, kill that Enox. You do not want it to bother you.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll switch to bombs, but we're gonna get you to the spot first.
Is it up over here?
Down and right.
Down right? Okay. Oh, right. Is it right here?
Have a closer look. Let's see. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is hold your sword out and move up like a tiny amount. And then keep moving back up and down. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, so let the sword spin. And then you're going to do that bomb timing we practiced.
Uh-huh.
You're going to jump off the ledge. Once you've jumped off the ledge, after you've jumped off, hold down.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You almost had it.
Oh. Am I still in the right spot? I feel like I moved down.
Yeah, I think you got off a little bit. You want to be like just a little bit above that. I'll let you know when you have it. That's it.
All right.
There you go.
We did it! Yes!
You gotta swim up. Swim north and get out of the water.
Oh, right. Because there's no way to get out from down.
Yeah. So if progression's over here, then you just successfully skipped Aga.
Woo!
Just be careful not to die. 'Cause,
Oh, I know.
well,
I'm so close right now.
don't be afraid to pull out the cape.
Yeah. Alright. See what Catfish has for us. I am so impressed with that.
Yeah, that was really good that you were able to get that. Pulling out a new trick on the fly in a live run is not easy.
Alright. Give me something good, Catfish. Okay. If that actually, like, gave me full health, I would have been more thrilled about that. Alright, so heading over to pod now.
You'll want to check the pyramid first, too.
Right, pyramid.
And yeah, if progression's in Eastern Palace, then we just give the seed the finger.
I mean, I would be all for that, but I do call my channel Positive Game Haven, so if I start flipping birds, it's not going to be the most positive place.
Okay, then I'll do it so you don't have to.
Okay, perfect. I will accept you. I will accept you as a substitute for flipping the bird if we need to. Oh, really? You're gonna give me that?
People do like to joke that it's like, if you're taking advice from me, you want to hear what I have to say and then do the opposite. Not because my routing is bad or because I'm bad, but because I have a reputation for being unlucky.
You know, no offense, but I feel like that's information I should have been given up front. I jest.
It's okay. Even if this play doesn't work out, you learned cool new tech.
I did! And I'm so thrilled that I learned that.
You'll be able to go to your VOD. Like, for now, I told you where the spot was, but you'll be able to watch and see,
Yeah.
oh, that's what the spot looks like. And memorize that visual, and you'll be good to go in future runs.
Yep. Alright, you rupee swiping monkey. I am done giving you money.
The potential real big time bonus here is we skip Aga for now, but then later you get the boots and there's something on Lumberjack.
Yeah.
That would be classic.
No, actually, we checked Lumberjack, and it was just a set of bombs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No, I made the point to check that.
Okay. Well, then the good news is no matter what happens here, you don't have to do Aga now. I guess maybe theoretically you could have to do Aga, but if the seed.
Why am I going this way? I don't have the bow. Going the wrong way.
Yeah, I think unbuffered mimic clip would be a little hard to teach.
Especially considering I don't have a potion right now.
Yeah, there's the potion trick. There's a version where you can get through without a potion even, but it is difficult to do. Like there are not a lot of people who you'll actually see do that. Not because they can't, but because either like there is a fast setup, but it's very hard. There's a slow setup, but it's very slow. Not worth the levels of slow.
Gotcha.
Now, I like this call that you're making here, using your small key to head into the back, because that does let you get more of the items.
No, let's Switch over to this here. I have had that guy knock me off so many times, it's not amusing. Alright.
Oh, there we go. That opens some stuff
That
up.
gives us Misery Mire, since we already have Samaria.
Yeah.
And maybe
As long
the...
as it's not unlocked.
Oh, true. Yes.
So I would not open the door to the south, and I would go into the dark maze instead, because you have the big key, and that's 3 chests versus...
Yeah, that was my plan. Even if I didn't have the big key, I would still go in here since there's still 2 chests, and I've got the lamp, so... It's just like what you had shared with me, what was it, just... I think it was just yesterday, where it's like, hey, I learned how to do the diver down, and then I did not have a seed that gave me the opportunity to try it out. So it's like I spent all that time practicing going through this dark maze in the dark without the lamp, and I don't get the opportunity to try it out.
And you're stuck now, so you gotta save it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you'll do Sanctuary and activate your flute. Also, I would take the free heal at Sanctuary because you're going to the mire area.
Agreed. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Grab that flute.
Like you'll see before heading to mire, even like runners who are really comfortable with like low health scenarios, they'll still usually take that free health because with Master Sword and higher, the first couple screens of mire are just easier if you have sword beams and faster. With boots, or rather without boots, that is a little different, but it's still true.
Mm.
I do hope you don't feel like I'm over-explaining
Oh,
stuff.
no,
It's just
not at all.
Style.
It's actually very helpful. So, I appreciate it.
I want to help with the moment-to-moment things, but when it really comes to learning, it's important to understand why.
Yeah. Oh, now that I have the flute, I can actually go buy potions if I really get desperate.
Yeah, you have lots of money, you've done everything you have to do check-wise with money in the game, so
no.
you're pretty well set there.
Oops.
You get iframes when you jump into water without flippers.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of them do.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. So before you even think of heading into mire, I would check Checkerboard Cave because that could have the boots.
Yeah. Perfect.
So this was probably logically an Agassiz.
And we broke it. Okay, so I need ether to get through there.
Yeah, so we can't check mire yet anyway.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But we got the mirror. That was well worth a trip.
In fact, you can visit desert while you're here. That could potentially be worthwhile. It is a pendant, but you know we're running low on stuff still. Anyway.
Might as well since I'm here.
So meanwhile, I'm trying to think. I'm like, okay, so that gives us access to Graveyard Ledge, Cape 45. Both a little bit inconvenient to get to, but you know they're there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This also lets you access Tower of Hera.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. I'm glad to see the compass there for a change. It's about time.
Yeah, since this isn't a crystal, it's not as big of a deal, but
yeah,
still kind of nice to be like, well, one way or the other, probably don't have to come back.
Yeah. Now there's only 2 items in this dungeon, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
So once you find one, the other one's on the boss. So this next chest will be the big key, and the item will be in the big chest.
Yeah.
So this kind of leads me to question: if you don't find anything here, do you want to go fight Pendant Landmolas? That's your call. It's kind of slow.
But I can take him out in 2 hits with my butter sword.
Yeah.
There
you go. That changed.
I think we're going to Eastern.
Yeah, there you go. That's the call. I like it.
That's one of the things that has been the biggest problem for me is I will forget that a dungeon is a pendant dungeon and then just go work my way through it, and suddenly it's like, oh, I didn't get anything for doing that. Oh crap, it was a pendant. I forgot. So when you asked me whether to go after him, my gut instinct was, that's usually come back to bite me real hard. But, you never know. That's one of the things that drives me nuts about Ambrosia, is that it very well could be a useful item on that boss, and you won't know until you go take him out. What do you got? A map. Whew. That worked out pretty well. Yeah. Oh, you guys are gonna send me that way, huh?
The worst possible Eastern layout.
Of course. Of course.
How did you not spawn in the third Stolfos moving that far south? I am confused.
Oh, there we go. That gives us... Yes. That was a cue that my last mentor gave me, is that I specifically move to a spot that's like just between that skull and the other bone below it. And that's what he uses as a marker to know that he's gone far enough, and it works. So
That's interesting.
So that's what I was taught, and it works, so I keep doing it.
Also, something I would like to praise about your play, especially for relatively new to trying to like play fast. A lot of runners who are like starting to like start up have a tendency to swing their sword like frantically,
Oh.
and I don't see you doing that.
Yeah, I know that tends to be a time waste. So,
It's not just a time waste; it's dangerous, and the reason for that is that enemies do have iframes. And if you swing too fast, then you end up missing sword swings and giving them a chance to hit you back.
Well, I've had to train myself to not swing at everything, not pick up everything, and to accept damage and move on. Because I tend to be one of those people where it's like, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. Come on.
Yeah, that's understandable.
That's how I've learned to play games. Something hurts you, you hurt it back. You get out of here. Now, this is one thing I have not been able to do well, so I'm going to stick with what I know.
That's okay. This is still a reasonably fast enough way to get the fight done. Learning the quick kill is worth it, but it's not something I can teach you on the fly.
Yeah.
Mainly because you get one shot at it. And then it gets to be a real slow fight if you mess it up.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking heading over to Misery Mire.
I agree with that 100%. Just in case, I would buy a safety potion.
I agree with that 100%.
But yeah, at this point, you are 2 items from go mode, so...
Yeah, I need the hammer and flippers. Though we could potentially be locked in Ganon's tower without the boots.
Yeah, that's possible. But we won't know till we get there.
Yeah.
At this point, the spots that the boots can be, there's Graveyard Ledge, there's Cave 45, and there's also Book Check and the pedestal.
Right, because I don't have the book in order to check the pedestal. But that is true, the boots could be on pedestal.
Yeah, there's the 2 mirror lock checks, the mirror plus book lock check, and Bombos tablet and pedestal. So there's a 50-50 shot that you could access the boots right now. Part of the reason why I like kind of not disrupting the current path is if you get the hammer, then checking Cave 45 is going to be a lot faster.
True.
And you can just kind of do it, maybe even on the way to Slump, depending on how the items flow.
Yeah, not today. Or maybe the next time I go through that room, they'll get me.
So we'll talk about this a little bit in advance. When you go to fight the boss here, with your current items, your best strat's going to be to pull out the cape, put it on, and just go stand near the eyeballs and rapidly slash.
Yeah.
The cape magic won't drain while you're slashing, so...
Yeah, I remember that was brought up on the Learning channel.
There you go.
Perfect.
So yeah, this was an Aga seed.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So that's handy. Why, I tell you, I'm really missing the boots right now.
It would be nice to have them. I would say that probably trying to hunt those down is worth it after you finish this dungeon.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm wishing I had the powder.
That's okay. You do have 2 blue potions, and you have the money to replace them, so if you feel like you need to drink one, that's fine. You do it whenever. After all, no point in having safeties if you're not willing to use them.
Yeah. Though I might venture trying to run down my magic a little more before... Ooh, hello. No, thank you. Right now I'm just like, please don't send me to the left. Please don't send me to the left.
It's totally fine to do cutscene chest last. Most of the time, a lot of people you're playing against will put that off till the end too.
Yeah.
Also, you can go over like the flattened blue block and go through the small key door so that you don't have to take the big chest path.
Oh.
Just for reference.
Oop. See, I'm just so used to taking this path. Right, I don't even have the big key. What am I thinking? Oh boy.
Alright, so now you can just head on to the boss because there's no other items here.
Oh, there isn't?
The other items on Vitreous, there's 2 items in Mire. Also, I strongly advise just drinking your potion now.
Don't tempt fate any further.
Right.
Where's your sense of adventure? No, I'm not. I try not to be that dumb when I'm playing these games.
It's okay. I'm the person who would be sitting on 2 blue potions, running around with 1 heart, enjoying the beats. But that's because I'm.
Okay, so alright, so there's only 2 treasures in Mire, and we got... So the first one was the hammer. Well, by gum. I thought there was more treasures than that.
Yeah, just 2.
Hey! You dirty, rotten skeletons.
Now, under certain other flag sets, there might be more treasures here, but for standard dungeon items, just 2.
Yeah. No, you just stay over there. Social distancing, come on.
So I'd say probably the only way this really turns sour in terms of the seed is if the flippers happen to be in the Thieves' Town big chest. I don't think that's likely. There are so many other places they could be.
Yeah. Yeah, get your hits in. Get your chuckles in while you can. Hey, friends.
I like the choice to save the arrows here.
Well, considering I don't have silvers, I figured
Yeah, I also not sarcastic, totally sincere. It was a good call.
Yeah. I'm used to taking him on with silver arrows. But okay. So, now that
I would go ahead and head to Flute Spot 4 and go through the Hammerlock Dark World portal one screen to the south and west, and then go ahead and check 845 for your potential boots.
We hope.
If that doesn't work, flute to 3 and head up to Graveyard Ledge. And then, regardless of whether or not that works out, I would go finish Palace of Darkness.
Okay.
Because it's a crystal, there's an item on the boss. If it turns out to be the flippers, then you spare yourself some potential uncomfortable decisions later.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're looking at the possibility of another pennant. There's Tower of Hera, there's TR. TR is completely open.
Yeah, that is true.
This is one of those situations where I'm like, I really wish I was allowed to just know how your opponent was doing, just because I'm curious. Oh, you know what? That's not boots, but that is a nice hunt.
Yes, I will definitely take that. Alright, so Graveyard Ledge next.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I'm so glad I have the flute again. When you do these practice runs, you just get so used to these items. If you don't have them, you're like, oh, please be nice to me. Though these boots are continuing to be elusive.
Yeah. The boots are in the light low, and that's about all we know. One potential concern is, it occurs to me, I think when you fake flip it earlier, you did not look at the Lake Hylia Island.
I didn't. I did not.
So if they're there, we're potentially wasting our time here, but not necessarily, because we're still looking for flippers anyway, so... One thing you could consider doing is you could flute to 8 and fake flipper, check the island, and then go into Ice Palace and just go mode it, since obviously the flippers can't be in there.
Yeah.
So you would go mode it anyway.
And we do need the Ice Palace. Huh. Alright.
So that's just if you want to know. If you'd rather hunt for the flippers, that's also a perfectly good call. In that case, I'd head up the mountain, pick a pendant, and go.
I think, why not? Oop. Alright. Let's see what we got here.
That's okay. That doesn't feel too bad because, I mean, you couldn't have gotten them until those flippers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But let's just go ahead and knock out Ice Palace while we're here.
Yeah. I mean, you get to go mode it. So,
Yeah.
Because there's nothing you're going to be wanting for here.
Actually, I would say with this boss, probably the one thing I would be wanting for is armor.
Yeah. But the odds of there being an armor in here, not worth it to do extra checks. Especially because you know where one of the other armors is.
Yeah.
So, for example, this room, you don't need to be fighting anything.
That's right. I just... Old habits. I'm sorry.
It happens, I understand.
Alright. You guys are causing me some damage, though. I will take that. You can get out of the way. I'll take that, too.
Just get lucky, you get a fair.
Yeah. Give me that magic.
Okay, so we'll be having a moment of truth here with the icebreaker plan.
Yep.
So now I'll be able to see live how this goes for you and if I have the insight.
Yeah, that would be handy. Alright, go about your way. Thank you. Alright, so this is always the trick for me. Nope. Alright, got ahead of myself.
So one of the tricks is if you're on the spot, continuing to hold down and right, you'll just continue walking in place.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can just let go and set the block.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that framed right here without the boots. That tends to be the most. There we go. All right, come on.
Okay, so slow down a bit. First, press down just a little bit. Okay, press right. Okay, so try to do just the sword buffer left.
That's me trying to do it. I moved it left, but I'm still facing right. There we go.
Okay, now hold up.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
Right, I don't need the big key to get to him because of the...
You hit the crystal switch,
yes.
So you're good.
Okay.
You can see absolutely everything.
Okay.
Except you'll need a small key. There's a free small key under that
Yes,
block.
there is. Yes, there is.
Even in Go mode, you usually open the chest right after doing Icebreaker in case there's a small key there. But
Save yourself a little
yeah,
time.
yeah, this spot is perfectly fine.
No, darn it. Why do I always think I'm safe there? I tell you, this is stretching me because I'm not used to having nothing but green mail and as few hearts as I do when I'm taking on Cold Stare. Hey,
It's okay, you're fine. You got the gold sword, so Cold Stare is going to die in 1 spin and 3 hits. What you're going to do is you're going to go into this room, you're going to cast Bombos instead of wasting that fire rod, and then you're going to put on the cave and just go nuts.
Oh, hey, that works. I can go nuts with the cape.
Also, if you can, try to hit it at the very beginning of its vulnerable phase with a spin.
Yeah.
Put on the cape, take the spin, get it.
Oh, nope.
Not perfect, but that's okay.
That's one of the things I've been trying to do, but I haven't had to try and get the cape in there at the same time.
I had the cape there, but it was worth it just to make sure your odds of losing go to 0%.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, now I would go finish pod, and then if the flippers don't show up there, just head up the mountain.
All right.
Oh yeah, one little bit of knowledge. When you finish a Dark World dungeon, if you're going to mirror, just don't move from the door.
Oh.
Every single Dark World dungeon you finish, you can just mirror without moving. You'll never mirror block that way.
Good to know. Now it's only a matter if I can remember that in the future. But that is good to know.
Sometimes even I like move a little bit and I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
I know that is not a thing I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to pod, you do need small keys, so you're going to go to the bowlock side.
Okay.
Helmasaur has an item, and then there's one other item. I think based on the key logic, you're either going to find on the bowlock side a small key and an item, or a small key and the item will be in the big key chest.
Okay.
Either way, you're just going to do Helmasaur first, grabbing the chest on the way. So yeah, this was even the pod double dip wasn't a problem because that was totally forced.
Yeah. Right, I don't have the boots, so I need this. Alright, and I've got silvers. So you guys are going to be a piece of cake. Oh, no. There we go. Get on. Nope. Not that one. There's a key that we were expecting. Are you going to be nice here?
Okay, you know what? Even though that wasn't anything, that's nice because now you don't have to go open the big key chest ever. And instead of pushing the stat,
we take our victories where we can get them, right?
I mean, that's the way I look at it. You got to open the minimum number of chests in this dungeon.
Mm-hmm. And the waiting commences. So, read any good books lately?
Not really recently. I've been, my energy's kind of been split between a lot of the social ALTTP stuff and, just prepping for a move next month.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah.
Not a big move. Staying in the local area, just changing up exactly where I live.
Ah, cool.
How about you? Same question, I guess, about the books.
I mean, I've read. Oh shoot! What was the last thing that my wife and I read? We trade off reading books and playing games in the like an hour before we go to bed. And right now we're playing Tecmo Secret of the Stars on the Super Nintendo. But I'm trying to think of what was the last book that we read. All right, Almasaur, stop being a pill. Oh, that was close.
Scarier than it should have been, but you got it done, and that's all that matters.
I mean, I will swear back and forth about how awesome this book series is called The Seven Realms. If you're into like the high fantasy kind of stuff, it is one of my all-time favorite series, and the author likes to write stories where I guess we'll go Tower of Hera.
Yeah, Hera has the advantage that it tends to be pretty quick, especially in Ambrosia, where it's less likely that an item's in the basement.
Yeah. And I might be able to do Hera Pot if I can set this up without the boots. 8, no. But the author of the series, she says that she likes to write books with wizards that are doing bad things. So I enjoy that series. I think I've read through it like twice now. That's how much I enjoy it.
That's cool. I actually haven't heard of that series before myself.
Alright, here's hoping you're not going to send me to the basement. We don't like a basement plays.
You can also decide that you just don't feel the basement is worth it. I mean, TR has
right. I keep forgetting that Turtle Rock is another one.
Yeah, I mean it's technically the denser play, so like if you feel like you've had enough of this dungeon, leaving is fine.
All right.
Okay, the other item is on Moldor.
Yeah, and I have to go in the basement for it. So I think we're.
Or you can try the Hera Pot, or you could just leave. It's your call.
Let's try this out. If I'm here, may as well try it out. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All right. Okay, I like that setup there. Oh, but I can't do the buffer once I get clipped in there.
Oh, the setup you use requires a boot's turn. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the setup that I know. So
yeah, that's a little complicated for me to teach a different setup on the fly.
Let's do Turtle Rock then.
Yeah, this is one of those spots in a seed where like it's really hard to know what call to make.
I know. And it's these calls that can make or break it.
Yep.
Though I'm thinking while I'm here, I'm going to go over and grab that armor because Turtle Rock can really mess me.
Yeah, that is understandable. Just make sure
Yeah.
before you jump down you get down.
Yep, don't want to waste that time. Actually, these guys were vanilla entrances, weren't they? Because you always need Quake in the vanilla game, and you needed Ether in Misery Mire.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, in the vanilla game speedrun, you never do go bother to get bombos.
Yeah. Oh. Nope. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. I overestimated my abilities there.
Link could not make the 3-pointer.
Oh, man. Stuff like that. I do stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, what were you thinking there? Hopefully it's entertaining for people to watch me do that. Because otherwise, I'm just a putz.
Yeah, I kind of personally like the TR play here, in that, you know, it's a big time loss if this is not the answer, but it's the green pendant, so you know, you've got 5 items in TR. Um, you've got Mimic Cave, and you've got the green pendant turn in.
Mm-hmm.
So this is by far the most likely place for it to be, just in terms of the odds. Like at this point in the seed, anyway.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you have go fight Lamolus, go fight Moldorm, go do Hammer Pegs. Probably a couple other checks that just aren't jumping to my mind at the moment.
Yeah.
But point being, oh, and I guess there's like Spike Cave, but
True. There is Spike Cave.
Spike Cave was on my mind when we were over near Hera, but at the same time, it's so
Nope, that didn't
slow, and you have to go back up the mountain.
Yeah.
It's not a clear-cut, easy call.
Ah! Nope, alright, you didn't come up enough. Whew, that worked.
Well done.
I feel like some of those I'm really pushing it. I'll take that heart and magic, thank you.
I feel the goal in getting better at this game is to notice those spots where you feel like you're really pushing it, and then be like, okay, how can I make this intentional in the future?
Yeah. Alright. You guys, I do not like.
Just cape it. or not. Bravery is fine. Bravery is well and fine.
Oh, that was a mistake. Hey, let's pull out that cape that you keep reminding me about. Oh, boy.
I mean, the insistence on not using the safeties all the time, in the long run, that's probably good for you. Because when you start playing at like a higher level, you start to feel like, well, I had this safety, but if I don't actually need to use it here, it's going to be slower to pull it out.
Yeah. Come on, give it to me. There we go. You just... Alright. Keep having fun there, Bunny Bean.
Now that's pretty amazing.
That's very helpful for me because I tend to create fairies a lot, like I'm going to now. Where are you hiding out? There we go. Now,
that's also amusing because now that opens up an additional
yeah,
check
that gives us the magic bat.
Like, I would never advise leaving here.
No.
Because that's not worth it. but it's something to think about as we go forward.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna do you guys the easy way here. Yep, that's the one that with the magic.
So yeah, what I'm seeing from this run is it seems like a lot of your basic fundamentals are good, and just more experience will be good for you, as well as learning more efficient movement both through maps and your menus.
Yeah. I know I struggle with opening up my menu and being like, okay, what's going to be the quickest way to get there?
So my trick is I look at my item tracker and I plan my menuing in advance.
Oh, okay. You guys are easy enough to just do that. Alright, I'm set. I'm set to finish off Turtle Rock now. Wow. I never complain about getting the red armor. Oh, thanks for that.
And do remember you'll use bombs next.
Yeah.
Sadly, still no boots to bomb.
Yeah. Do I? Nope, I don't have the... There we go.
Okay, so if my count's correct, so far we've only seen one of the items here. It's like, what, a heart container?
See, that's another thing I need practice on, is remembering what I've picked up and actually doing item counting. I'm starting to get the hang of the item counting.
Yeah, that's one of those things that definitely just takes time, just playing a lot.
Yeah. Alright. Not gonna like you here, mister. So you can just stay there.
While you can definitely do laser skips, it's also totally good to just use the cape here.
Yeah. Alright. Not terribly helpful, you guys. Alright. Yep, I'll just take that one.
That's fair.
Gets me back over here.
Oh. I actually don't have any magic for that.
Right, I don't. Well. Hey, no one asked you.
Fortunately, you should still have a potion.
Yeah, I do have a potion, and there is magic up here.
Yeah. Additionally, you have the gold sword, so this is like the simplest Trinex fight setup you can hope for.
Yeah. Though, how much damage does he deal if his main head hits you?
Quite a bit. Like,
I mean,
there'd be no shame in drinking the potion. I mean, you're gonna be done with this dungeon. You can just buy more.
Oh, except I didn't plan that well enough. Watch that tail. What's he doing? Oh, okay. That was only 2, so not as bad as I thought. Nope, nope. I see that tail, mister. Not accepting it. Oh, mistime that. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Don't appreciate the 20 rupees for that fight, mister. That's not going to cover the potion that I just used.
So let's see, now your calls, you can turn in the green pendant, you can check the powder, there's still hammer pegs, there's also the option of just doing spike cave before you leave. So there's plenty of stuff to work with.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, spike cave. I think I'm going to do that since I'm here. Right. I don't know, do you think I should just complete Tower of Hera since I'm up here so I don't have to come up here again if it turns out flippers are on him? Or
I wouldn't. My opinion about that is basically, since you already decided to make the gamble of leaving, it's better to commit to it.
okay. I'm good at that.
Like, sometimes it will definitely be wrong and the flippers will be there and it sucks, but that's just random.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna start doing some fluting.
Yeah. So I would turn in the green pendant first, since that's like the thing you invested the most into.
May as well. So is there a faster way to get to Sahasrara than this over here?
No, this is going to be the way to do
Okay.
it. In fact, in general, if you have the flute and you are going to the pod eastern area, just flip there. Unless, like, you're trying to go to pod and don't have the hammer, obviously.
Yeah. What do you got for me, dude? The book. Oh, crap.
The book!
That opens up a lot more. That's creating more work.
This is genuinely funny.
Alright. I think we'll head over here.
Do a hammer peg powder combo.
Yeah, and then we can also... Well, I guess it'd be faster if I went down from 4 in order to check bombos.
Yes.
But let's do the 2 that are over here. We're looking for flippers, guys. Who's got the flippers?
So I would do these 2 checks. And then, if not there, Bombos tablet. And then, if not there, I would probably just straight up check the pedestal.
Yeah, that's true, because now I can actually see if it's required.
The reason I would do it after Bombos but before Ether is so that you know, should I go back and finish Hera definitively. I mean, flippers could still just be on Mulborn, but you're ruling out one possibility there.
I might need some safety fairies, you never know.
It could happen.
It has happened.
With this equipment and your current cash total, probably not, but yeah, that's fine. Peace of mind can be worth a lot too.
Mm-hmm. Looking for flippers, baby. You got them? Flippers. Blue, help you swim in water. Nope. You bat.
Okay, so we still don't know if TR was required or not. So the seed has boots hard locked by the flippers. No currently known tech to get over there without them.
Alright, 4. You want 4.
I mean, technically, you could water walk, except you need the boots to set up a dark mode water walk. So you can't use the boots to sequence break the boots.
Already checked that. We turned that one in.
Honestly, I would say it's looking good for the flippers to be somewhere like that. Like, I would not be feeling bad in your spot, because wherever the flippers are, it's terrible. So, like, at this point, we've ruled out every option where it's like, oh, I should have just gone here right away. No matter what, the flippers location sucks today.
And we can rest well knowing that my opponent is going through the same thing. Alright, so we have, we could technically do Thieves Town. We got the one item in there, or should we go up to the mountain again?
I would check the pedestal first.
Pedestal, alright, let's do that.
Because you have 2 pendant bosses still alive, and if it's the pedestal, then you prioritize those first.
True. That's why you're the mentor. Here's your sign. That is such an old joke, but I do it all the time.
There's definitely an argument for sometimes just blind pulling the pedestal out of desperation, but this is more to make sure that if it is the pedestal, you don't go up and check the ether tablet and you're like, well, I'm gonna just go kill Landmo or Thieves Town Big Chat.
No!
Okay, so at least you know.
Yes, at least I know. Oh, why? Why? We avoided Aga, but we're not avoiding Ped.
We got the boots are in the light world, and they're not on the pedestal. They're locked behind the pedestal.
Oh my goodness.
But that's also really good, because that means the TR play was required.
Oh. I guess it would have been faster if I'd gone to the Dark World, huh?
Yeah. Sorry for not catching that.
Oh, no worries. I'm learning either way.
This seed is just terrible. gives you mitts for Dark World access, but then logically it requires Aga anyway.
Yeah.
Double dip into Palace of Darkness so that you can get the hammer from Meyer. On top of all the rest of that, it's a forced pendant seed, or forced pedestal seed, with the boots behind an item locked on the pedestal, with no way to sequence break it, and it being in plain sight and mocking you the whole time. That's amazing. Are we sure this isn't a bi-weekly seed?
I wonder. I'm actually planning on streaming the bi-weekly seed, just for the fun of it. Oh, hey, that worked. Didn't plan on that happening. Oh. Again, there's a small sense of comfort knowing that my opponent is going through this exact same mess. But I'm still glad that we avoided doing Aga. Oh, missed. Oh, how did that not take him out?
Yeah, if your opponent doesn't learn the tech and or the mentor wasn't able to teach that on the fly, then potentially that could be an advantage.
Yeah. No, get over here.
This is actually kind of funny because I have a superstition that if I get Dark World access and I have mitts and no flippers and no hammer, I like to joke that, okay, so the correct play is to just do that bomb jump and go over to pod. And so often that is true, and I don't understand why. Like it's confirmation bias for sure. You should not let that influence your future thinking. It's just weird. It's a weird thing.
Oh, that's goofy. So when we get the flippers, do you think that we should go get the boots just in case we need them for GT?
Even without needing them, they're going to make the rest of the run faster.
Okay.
So
it's just I'm thinking we're so far into this already. But that is true. It would help with some of the rooms in GT.
Yeah, and though it's unlikely, the worst case scenario that it's not good.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Sailor Neb. Have you given this seed the bird yet?
Definitely.
Oh, and you're still gonna send me into the basement. Oh, Tower of Hera.
Yeah, so that would also be something worth practicing when you feel you have the time for it, is just learning bootless setups for Herapot.
Yeah.
There are multiple. It's really up to particular preferences to which you're more comfortable with. Like I said, unfortunately, I just don't feel I could teach that particular.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I'm thrilled with the progress that we're making at this point. And I mean, at this point, have we had a death? I don't think so. There's that death warp that could have been handy.
Yeah, I don't think there have been any major issues aside from that save and quit out of Thieves Town earlier.
Yeah.
And even then, that's relatively minor.
I'll own that one.
You haven't died to a boss or anything.
Though it has been clinch a couple of times.
That's okay. A close boss fight is not a boss fight where you die.
Yeah. So at this point, yeah, I don't need to get any other treasures in here.
That's right. All you need is the flippers and optionally the boots, and you know where they are. So there's no reason you would
I
do
bet
it.
my wife is in the other room laughing at this seed. Because I have shared with her, anyone that requires me to get an item on the pedestal is the worst.
Yeah, honestly, in this setup, it feels really good because while you did a lot of out-of-the-way checks that didn't pay off, you didn't do any of them in a manner that was inefficient. And so it being a longer seed is honestly favorable when that happens.
Yeah.
It's you do longer tricks, don't pay off, but then it's pedestal and probably not a likely bet someone take. So they probably eventually do those checks too.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Time for the pedestal pull. To get the flippers!
So logically, this was a forestall dungeon seed. There was no way around Aga logically.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Here's your sign.
There we go.
I know. Twice in the same run. I will never get tired of that joke.
And then we finally get to go to Swamp.
Finally. Oh, I can probably get some practice with Diver down here. That'd be cool. Oh, game. I have some choice words for you that I'm not at liberty to say right now.
Finally.
Yeah, finally, we'll settle on that.
Yeah, I still think it's worth it to get the boots first.
Yeah.
Which you're not going to do from there because you have to go to the Dark World.
Right. That is true. I was thinking Ice Palace would get me there, but you're blocked in. I swear I know this game. I swear I do.
I just always find it so interesting that this game has such a relatively linear path normally, and yet the structure of it just works so well that random orders for items open so many things.
Yeah. In fact, if I'm playing the vanilla game, my favorite way to play this game is to get to the Dark World, and then I go into all of the dungeons, grab the key item, but not actually take on the bosses, and then turn around and take out all the bosses again in reverse order. Because I'm silly that way. But once that turned into the way for me to play the game, that's how I've played it ever since.
I like it.
Alright, we are finally in go mode.
Just gotta find a new way where it's like, get all the items, don't kill any of the bosses, and abscond without saving any of the mains.
That would be an interesting way of doing it.
The Legend of Zelda.
Oh wait, no, this...
For cool
okay,
stuff.
I am doing this right. Ah!
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. That's an inside joke between my twin brother and myself. Whenever one of us says, "Don't worry, I got this," that's usually a bad thing. We do that a lot when we're playing Dark Souls. One of us gets like hit horribly, and we're just like, "Don't worry, I got this."
First try.
Yeah.
Remember, you're in go mode,
Yep.
so don't check stuff.
And I've even got my silvers and red mail, so I mean, when I'm in go mode, if I don't have those are probably the only things that would keep me checking some treasures if they weren't too far out of the way. But even with that, I don't need to. We're good. Alright, let's see if my practice paid off. Nope.
Okay, I see the problem here. You need to, when you set the block, you need to be as far north against the rail as possible.
Oh, I thought I was when I said it.
Oh, maybe you were? Okay, yeah, that should be fine.
No, it's not letting me do it.
I think what happens here, you should not be pushing the block.
Shouldn't be pushing it.
Or you should not be. Like, you want to jump out of the water and then, like, immediately do the sword slash and then hold up and right before you do any other movement.
Okay. Yeah. You think it's still worth it at this point?
Try one more time.
Alright. Yep, alright.
That's okay. We can work on that in the future.
Yeah, I was able to pull it off, not in this room, but in the other spot on the left side where you could use it. So ironically, the one room I didn't check because I never had a seed that gave me the capacity to practice, because I always completed Swamp Palace and it wouldn't have that. The water would always be drained. Get out of the way. Oh well, we tried. We gave it a good college effort. Oh, you dirty. You're lucky I'm in a hurry. You're lucky I'm racing right now, otherwise I'd take you out. Alright. Give me your last two, mister. Alright.
This is your friendly mentor reminder that if you feel like you want potions going up GT, now is your chance.
Now would be the chance to do that. Exactly.
It's fine to choose not to do that, but this is the time for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, everything else looks good. You got your dungeons done. You got.
I'd rather go in with blues. Plus, let's face it, Phoenix Wright is set for his retirement right now, so he can afford 3 blue potions.
Yeah, he finally got a client that paid him.
Yeah. No,
That's actually the.
didn't work.
That's actually what's going on with the Hera pot trick. Is people skip the big key in Hera and kill Moldorm in a perfect closed room, and Phoenix has to solve the case.
I love it. That's awesome. No, you stay over there. Have you ever played the Phoenix Wright games?
Every single one.
Oh, they're so good. As soon as I'd start one, I can remember so many nights where I would be lying in bed trying to work on finishing the current case, and all of a sudden I'd get done and I'm like, Oh, crap! It's 2 in the morning. I gotta get up at 5. I would hate myself the morning after, but in the moment, it was worth it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking probably last month at one point, just a random passing thought of just like, we need a new game in the series.
We do. Though there's still one that
It's
came out on the Wii
been-
that I haven't played yet. Or I think it came out on the Wii. It's there.
I know it's like released like a collection of the first 3 on the Wii or something.
Well, because there was one that came out and it was download only, and one of the clients that you were representing was a whale. But that's all I know about it.
There was a DLC case for the 5th game on 3DS where you defend an orca.
Oh, maybe that. Oh, maybe that's the same one, and I thought it was on the. I thought it was on the Wii.
Yeah, I remember that because it had a character who would rap while testifying, and it had the best testimony title in the series, which was "The Dissent of Phoenix Wright."
Nice. Oh, well, I've got a safety fairy now too.
That's good.
All right.
So yeah, GT routing is always. My advice is always, as long as you have a plan.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like there's any universal right or wrong answer here. Just pick a route and stick
Yeah,
to it.
exactly. My plan is follow the route, and as soon as... Oh, okay. There we go. I'm not consistent on getting it in this room, so I'm gonna go the easy way here. Just in case. But I'm of the mindset where it's like, I've got my route, we're taking it, as soon as I get the big key, mirror.
Or in some cases, turn your eye real quick to your small key count and make sure you have one.
Yeah, that's true.
In this case, you have me watching that for you.
That is greatly appreciated.
Because if it hasn't happened to you yet, eventually you are going to, under a moment of race pressure, you're going to climb the tower with no keys, and you're not going to find any at the top, and you're going to feel bad. And it happens to everyone once.
That hasn't happened in a race, but my wife created a key sanity seed. Oh, I'm doing great on health right now. She created a key sanity seed for me to play for our YouTube channel, and that one was a nightmare going through GT because in the first room from where... Hey. Come on, you guys. Oop, that's not what I meant to do.
There's actually a bonk strat you can do. If you get just a little bit south of where the portal takes you in, you do a dash turn left and hit the wall, and you'll go right over.
Oh, cool. I've only lured those guys over to knock me over, but I did a bonk strat, and all you had to do was tell me about it.
Yeah, that's the good way to do it.
But the room with directly from the I can words, I swear. Directly from the left of when you're coming down the left side, there is that skull that you pick up that has a key. I did not pick up that key. And I made it all the way up to the top, just outside of Moldorm Room. And I'm like, crap, where's this key? So it's key sanity, so in my mind it could be anywhere. Nope, it was just under one of the skulls.
Oh, you'll want a mirror there.
Right. Yeah, because I don't have the big key to check out the chest. Though apparently
Also,
most people don't seem to want to do that.
Which particular thing?
Checking the big chest.
Oh yeah. Well, you're not going to check the big chest without the big key.
I know, but I've heard on the Go Mode podcast that a lot of people just choose not to. So should I wait for this one to appear?
It's a gamble that you can make. Most people just accept doing it, but since you're already waiting, you might as well stick it out.
Nope. Nope. I walked right into that one.
Okay, my advice changes. Just don't do it this time.
If that turns out to be where the big key is,
then it sucks. But also, your opponent probably last locations it too. Generally, most people competitively, just that chest takes so long to spawn that
nope.
People only do it before last as an extreme gamble. Also, don't forget to light the top torch. Never mind. You're setting yourself up in advance.
Yep. Okay. This one can be pretty tight for me, especially when I keep getting hit.
Is it?
There we go. Go in! Get it! You guys can just kindly get out of the way. Thank you. It took me watching a speedrunner to discover that...
Get the small key.
Oh, thank you. You could tell I was ready to go.
I think I just saved your life.
I think you did. You saved me a lot of frustration anyways. You can send me your new address you're moving to. I'll mail you a thank you card. Thanks for saving my life in that one race.
Right side GT is just interesting because it's one of those things that people only know how to route for rando.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like what people do in the vanilla game. Never go anywhere.
Yeah.
Why would you do it?
Oh, darn.
I commend you for not stopping for the safety room, because I was going to say, you have 3 blue potions.
And I already have a fairy. Hey, dude.
It's just going to be like, what are you afraid is going to happen here?
I don't want to admit it, but I have a potion problem. You dirty rotten. Not cool, you guys! Oh, thanks for meeting me there. So nice when I don't have to make my way around there for you. Ice physics. You gotta love it. Alright. Let's take a hit on you. There we go. And we've got magic there and a heart there.
Yeah. You know about the cane strap?
I do,
room,
yes. Right? I'm still getting myself to the point of remembering to pull out my cane before I climb those stairs.
It's fine to pull out after. It doesn't change anything. I was just
Yeah.
making sure.
Now, it's this one that gives me guff. Ah, I inevitably have one of those hit the spike.
Yeah, the trick is to just move up a little bit, then face left, set the block, fire, and then usually that'll work. But it takes practice. I remember when I was first learning that strat, like once I would actually get it in the live run, it was like exciting.
Yeah. Guess I could just do it this way. Not waste my time about it.
Oh, don't forget the helmet key.
Oh, right. That is another one I tend to forget. Who's got it? One of you did.
So yeah, my GT key remembering trick is when I get the big key, I look at my key count before I do anything else.
That is a good strat to have. Moldorm? You need a little help there, buddy?
It is so annoying when he does that position. So in this seed, we found everything except the mirror shield and the mushroom.
And the magic boomerang.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No! Get off of me. Get up the stairs, come on. Alright, how nice are you gonna be? Because my geometry sucks. Not to mention my geography too, but... Oh, come on! Don't do this to me!
Tiger charging the attack. What is the capital?
What's the capital of South Dakota?
Just this game rehacked as an edutainment game.
Oh man.
Okay, so getting with gold sword is nice because you just get 6 hits in per phase. And then you just got to do the silvers. So when you have the silvers and you have plenty of arrows, plenty of magic, it isn't as important that you get the torch glitch.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to stress about that.
Yeah.
This should be pretty simple.
If I'm doing a silver list, then I will definitely get that glitch. Get that glitch down.
Wow, this was apparently a pretty close
Yeah,
race.
I see that. Oh, come on. Ganon! I don't want to dance with you right now. Are we gonna dance again? Come on. I don't want a tango, dude. Oh, you're just gonna go straight out then, huh? Alright, fine. Be that way. Nope, too close to the edge. Oop. Whew! There we go.
GG's.
Yeah. Whew. That was quite the race. That sounded like your cat earlier. Wow,
Yeah, she's kind of stalking.
under 2 minutes difference. Whew. I think we did pretty darn well there.
Yeah, considering everything this seed threw at you, and you were able to avoid some annoying stuff just by adapting to new tech on the fly, that's really good. And like I said, especially for that bomb jump, if you go back and check your own VOD, you'll be able to see what it looks like when you got it right. That'll help you. Because not every seed that's useful, but when it's useful, it's so useful.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, thank you so much for walking me through this seed and teaching me some of those tricks.
Absolutely, it was fun. I'm actually probably going to head off now because this did run a little bit long.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. But thanks again, and I will probably reach out some more if I have any questions, if you're willing to answer and coach me along some more, because I learned a lot from you.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm generally always willing to help.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, Sailor Nep.
Take care. Have a good
too.
night. Thank you.
So, unfortunately, after all that struggle, we did end up losing to my opponent, but it was a close race. TracieM finished with a time of 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 23 seconds. No, that's my time. 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 56 seconds. And I won, or I lost with 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 23 seconds. So we're talking less than 2 minutes difference between that. So, considering the seed that we got, I mean, I think that was probably the best darn time I could have gotten. Especially with how late it is. Yeah, it's 9:30. It's about time for me to get to bed. But, hope you guys enjoyed this race. I will just go ahead and call the stream here. And we'll see you guys in the next one, whether it's another race or playing more Evil Land 2 or something else. Time will tell. But until next time, you guys, God bless. Live strong for today.